Hello everyone. Today we are going to work on adding some animation to the ranged attack and also add some effects to the projectile. Here is the preview. So here you can see we have an animation for the projectile throwing for the ranged attack, and there is a trail and some simple explosion effect to the projectile. So this is what we are going to work on today. So before we get started, let me remind you that the full tutorial series of this project is available in my channel. You can follow these episodes and implement everything by yourself too. And also, if you choose to become a member, you can access the project files of this project. And not just that, to the date I have done over 2000 videos. For each video, project files are available that covers various different topics in Unreal Engine. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave links to everything in description below. Okay, so this is what we have implemented so far in the ranged attack. Here we can aim and shoot. This is all that happens. And the character does not have any kind of animation here yet, and that's what we are going to fix. So for that, I'm planning to use this cast animation. This one. So using this, let's create a montage. Cast montage. And I'll choose just like other animations, this upper body slot. And I think we would need and some notifier here, maybe around here would be a good place to spawn the projectile. So here I'll add a notifier, montage notifier. I'll name it spawn projectile. So we wouldn't need the name. Now let's go to our BP, the gas, the ranged attack. Okay, now here let me this get skeletal mesh component from Actor Info and play montage. And here I'll choose cast and on notify begin I'll do the rest, which spawns the projectile. Okay, now let's see. Aim and press C. See? Now we have that. Okay, and also we implemented on the character this enable trail function. So maybe we should enable that too, so that we should see some trail effect on the sword and the character when it does perform the ranged attack. Although we do need a concrete reference to this CLM based character to enable the trail. maybe it's time we set up an interface for that. Let's do that here. Blueprint interface, PPI, characterfx. Characterfx. Enable Clair and character Clair. The duration. By default, I'll say 0.2 seconds. Then in my character, I'll implement that here under class settings. Character effects. Now on the interface, I should have this. Okay, and I already have a function to enable trail. I can either hold this. Yeah, let me do that because I have some classes that use this function, this event. Now here in the ranged attack, get the actor from actor info, enable character trail. Okay, let's test now. Not much, but we have some effect. Okay, and also when the object spawn, maybe we need some animation, some more effects. So first, let's match the material of the object. I think it would be better if it is somewhat blue, because the character is also blue. So B, yeah. Let's create a folder. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it would be better if we have a folder and put everything related to the projectile inside there. So projectile. Area M. I just need some simple material. Texture sample. Let's get some noise. Add a panel. Okay, and let's add vector parameter. Let's do like this. Let's make this additive. And multiply. Connect to emission. Let's promote this to a parameter. Illness. Let's try something like 50. Might work. Okay. Now we can see dark areas too. Oh, that's better. Okay. Let's assign this to the projectile. That's much better. Okay. Now, when it hits something, I think, so for example, if it hit this floor, it should show some explosion. Let's create a Niagara effect. And yeah, maybe fountain. And S projectile. Right. Here, I'll choose the color. And velocity. What if I remove that? Might need it. Then let's increase this. Let's set this to front point. Oh, that should be better. Okay, let's add this and see how it looks. It's a very simple one. I just need something. Particle system. Let's see how it looks. Too big, obviously. So size. And speed. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we don't need this gravity, or it should be much reduced. Maybe we don't need that because it's a projectile and those are like sparks, which is not really like heavy particles. So just floating them around should be fine. Yeah. So we can see a clear trail too. Okay, now in the same way, let's add explosion, burst, optional burst. Actually, you know what? Let me duplicate this. Projectile burst. So here, instead of a spawn rate, burst instantaneous. And here we can increase this. The lifetime could be much lower. Oh, what? Remote. And I'll just need to spawn this when the projectile is destroyed. So let's add a custom event, explode, and spawn system at location. Get at the location. Everything should be fine. I'll assign the projectile first. And have a delay. Oh, actually not a delay. Set lifespan to 2 seconds. Set this, set visibility to false and propagate to children. So the projectile tail will also be destroyed, will be vanished, but maybe vanishing it's not the desired effect. So I'll not propagate it to the children. Make it one. Now I'll call this explode from here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so it applies. Wait, why is it happening continuously? Check. There should be only one. Iteration. Yeah, loop once. Okay, and also this is only if this happens only if the hit actor has ability system component. Even if it doesn't have one, we should explode it. So let's see now. Didn't. Okay, maybe this subject is not generating overlap events. Let me select both of these. So some of these overlap events. Let me enable that. Now we should see it explode when it hit the ground. What's this? This is the one I should enable. You know, yeah, better. Okay, one thing, the explosion is too big. We can increase the drag. And increase the speed. And also enable gravity. Yeah. Okay, that's better. One thing, I'll here projectile. When it explodes, I'll set moving to false, and I'll disable this trail to activate the trail. And also, as a precaution, I'll set an initial lifespan to this projectile. Set lifespan. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can set it here. It should be available. Initial lifespan. So in case it doesn't hit anything, it doesn't continue to move forever. Let's see. Alright, that's all I wish to cover in this episode. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download in the Patreon page. Link could be in the description below, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.